massive rescue and recovery operation is underway in Ecuador tonight after Saturday's devastating 7.8 earthquake. The search for survivors continues even as the first funerals were held. The death toll has now topped 350. Debris is piled high in much of the country. David Begaud reports tonight from Puerto Viejo.
When we arrived here in the city of Puerto Viejo, people were running toward a truck and we weren't sure what was going on. It turned out to be a food truck. Some of these people in line in the sweltering heat haven't had a meal in 48 hours. And the sack of food that they're getting this afternoon isn't just for them. They're going to share it with their family. This woman had not eaten since Saturday. How much of a relief is this? She told us this is to feed my mother, father, and 2 kids. Gandhi Mikhail and his family are sleeping in the street. This pile of bricks fell on his bed during the earthquake. Are you afraid of more earthquakes? We have not slept, he said. We are afraid of aftershocks. Reconstruction is expected to take years and cost billions of dollars. But right now, all anyone cares about is finding survivors. Behind me is a search and rescue team from Colombia. This was a home that collapsed. They just moved some of the debris out so they could get into a safe place to start digging for possible survivors. There is a smell of death in this area, and that's why search and rescuers are focused on this spot. On the next block, a rescuer ran up to us and told us that a man had just called for help. He was trapped under the rubble of a hotel. When we got to the hotel, it was chaotic. Rescuers were trying to figure out what to do.
You're okay, you're okay.
We spotted this woman who looked helpless. It was her husband, Pablo, who was trapped. He had called her on his cell phone from underneath the rubble. There is good news tonight here in Puerto Viejo. 2 hours after rescuers started looking for Pablo, they found him. And our camera was rolling as the crowd cheered. Pablo was pulled from the rubble alive and taken to a local hospital. Scott, here in the downtown Puerto Viejo area, the crowd behind me sitting on the grass, they'll sleep here tonight. There's nothing left to go home to. The president of Ecuador has declared a state of emergency, and he has said he expects the death toll to rise considerably.
David Begaud reporting for us this evening. David, thank you.